Salty.
See, that's your first mistake. I have been informed by one of my viewers, Basil, that Tank the Tech has now started a villain arc. By what I mean there is, he's no more Mr. Nice Guy. He's strayed away from his usual persona.
I see dead people.
Sorry, Tank, I love you, brother. I just had to get that one in. So apparently, yeah, Tank is going in on people. This is very, very unlike him. I want to see what this guy's doing. Let's check it out. Okay, well, my metal YouTube villain hack starts now. And his thumbnail says, I'm done being nice. What? Hang on, let me get my headphones in. Otherwise, I'm not going to know what he's talking about. All right, let's go.
So it's that time of year again. No, not Thanksgiving or Christmas or anything like that. The Nick Nocturnal Awards are back.
Right.
I'm sure most of the online content community and metal community saw. Nick has finally announced the nominations for the 2024 Nick Nocturnal Awards. A lot of other cool stuff too, man. I gotta say, every year now, Nick has been stepping it up, and like he's got, I think it was like $15,000 worth of giveaways and stuff like that. It's probably going to be another professional show, but we need to talk about. Yes, I see you, chat. Sorry, we're filming live on Twitch. Chat is still in timeout. They're not on screen. We've had people in here today that can't behave. So if anybody's watching on YouTube later and you'd like,
is this why he is going like, I'm done being nice? Is this because some people have been winding Tank up on Twitch? Trolls. I've had plenty of them. You know what I do? I wind them up back. Let's go.
Like to join on stream, you can go to twitch.tv/tankthetech. But I guess we should talk about this because everybody's been asking and messaging me. But yeah, for the third year in a row, I have been nominated for Best Metal Content Creator. And I feel like for the third year in a row, I'm going to lose.
You may lose. But it's nice to have that nomination, isn't it, my friend? I don't get nominated for nothing. I'm not asked. I'm not bothered, but I don't get nominated for nothing. So at least you're being talked about, Tank. You know, just be thankful for that.
Now let's get back in. If you're not familiar, the first year I was up for the award, lost to Mr. Matt Beefy from Trivium.
Well,
did beat out Herman Lee from Dragon.
I got that. You got beat by like a famous guitarist from Trivium. I'm a vocalist. Stop shaming that, Tank.
Mr. Matt Beefy from Trivium did beat out Herman Lee from Dragon Force for second place, though.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
But I do love Herman, so it's just kind of funny. Last year, I lost to Jared Dines, who released one piece of content in 3 years and somehow won Content Creator of the Year. And this year, we've got a whole...
Okay. So he got a slap in the face because one person made one video. Right, okay. I can see where this is going.
Nomination pool that I'm quite certain I will lose again. But the funny thing about this video is like somebody mentioned to me, this could be the start of Tank the Tech's villain arc. And I actually thought about that. I was like, you know what? I'm usually really positive and friendly and stuff like this, but what if I did? Just say, you know what? Fuck everybody else. Let's just be an asshole for an entire video and just see what happens.
Come on, then.
Maybe don't take this too seriously. People are saying salty.
See, that's your first mistake. That's your first mistake. Now, Tank, you've just come out with a statement where you said, maybe I should start my villain arc. Maybe you should say everybody. And then back and say, I shouldn't take this too seriously. Fuck him! Let's go.
Yeah, let's be salty for a video. Let's talk about these awards and see what's going on.
Right, okay.
So here we go. We've got our homepage for the Nick Nocturnal Awards this year. The biggest metal music award show event this year, hosted by Nick Nocturnal. The funny thing is, you know, people on the internet often overhype things at times, but I think this is actually legitimately true in this case, to be honest. If we're talking about specifically metal music, I think more people pay attention to this than any other like metal award show at this point. Right. Like I said, over 15,000 in giveaways. The stream is going to be live December 6th at 5 p.m. Eastern time in the US. Where am I going to be? I think I'm going to be in Australia at the time, actually. 5 p.m. Eastern, that's going to be like, I don't know, 8 in the morning. No, like 10 in the morning in Australia for me.
Not
On
that
a
bad.
show day, I think. So I might not even be able to watch this live. Tons of different giveaways here. You got Neural, Schecter, Music Man, tons of free plugins. Super cool, man. So if you guys want to check out the categories and vote on this, I'll throw a link in the description. But let's get into some
Come on then,
saltiness.
Tank.
So starting out on our nominations here, and this is always hard for me whenever there's nominations like this that have like 20 different things to choose from. I don't know who to pick ever. Now I will say, people were asking if I was going to vote live on stream for this. No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do what everybody else does and vote live on stream because I don't want anybody watching to be swayed one way or the other. You go vote how you want to vote. And the other thing too, I have a lot of friends on the...
This is still positive. I'm expecting to look at these and go, fuck those guys, fuck those guys, fuck those guys. Do you know what I mean? Come on.
But let's go back to best metal content
Come on, this is what we want.
of the year. And we can start my villain arc now while I shit all over everybody in this category.
Okay. So this is where it's going to start from. He's already backtracked once, twice.
OP Katy Cat. Don't even know who that is. Wait, is this a VTuber? Oh, well, that would explain it.
What's
I don't
a
really
VTuber?
follow many VTubers. I
What's
didn't
a
know that there
VTuber?
was an actual like scene or audience for VTubers in the metal community. That's wild.
What's a VTuber? I ain't got a clue what that is. What is a VTuber? Let me know in the comments.
Why isn't Nick on the best content creator list? Well, obviously because he's shittier than everybody on this list. Josh Rez. Also have no idea who that is. I have a feeling that some of these people that I'm not familiar with because I'm so ingrained in the YouTube space are probably bigger on like TikTok or Twitch or something like that. But it doesn't change the fact that I have no fucking idea who that is. Bernth, the guitarist selling a fucking thing on Facebook ads that I see 20 times a day saying he'll make you a way better sweep picker or soloist in like 30 days or your money back. Sorry to burst people's bubbles, but a 30-day course on how to solo better is not going to make you that unbelievably better in 30 days. Just practice your fucking guitar. Drum beat.
I get that. I get that. He's right there. But yeah, this is okay. He's been a little bit shitty.
Unbelievably better in 30 days. Just practice your fucking guitar. Drum Beats Online, also known as the drummer for I Prevail, also known as marketing. Do we even consider this content? The content is for marketing. I will probably lose because it's the drummer for I Prevail. Tank the Tech. This fucking loser who thinks he's a metalhead, consistently just name dropping Electric Callboy all the time like people give a fuck, trying to be the voice of reason in the metal community. Dude's a fucking loser. Somebody in chat said he lives in his mom's basement earlier too. 6'6" Sam.
Well, at least he's honest. He's got in on himself. Right, okay. So at least we're not being biased.
Dude's a fucking loser. Somebody in chat said he lives in his mom's basement earlier too. 6'6" Samus. All right, his content's pretty cool if you just like constant fart jokes and fart noises all the time. LS Depario Siberiano, the dude that just constantly wows everybody by showing how he can play one-handed and fucking fast and just doing the same shit all the time. Drumeo. How in the absolute...
You don't do the same shit all the time. I mean... There's the tricks. There's the three top and bottom on the cymbal with the drums. He gets them out of his pants and hits it and throws it away. You know what I mean? He's doing just two different drinks, coffee and stuff.
And just doing the same shit all the time. Drumeo. How in the absolute is Drumeo in this category? Yes, their content is fucking rad. They got big name drummers all the time doing really cool videos that I have watched multiple times of each, sometimes on stream. They're making content to sell their fucking product. I saw so many people earlier today. I saw Rockfeed's video where he's talking about best metal content creator. And he goes,
this is a tough one. I love Tank the Tech. I got to go with Drumeo. And the reason that I got to go with Drumeo is because they scored the only interview ever done with a member of Sleep Token. For that reason alone, I got to go with Drumeo on that one. And it's a very tough call. Very close, almost Tank the Tech.
Okay, so best piece of content then. Not content creator. Just like fucking goofy ass Jared Dines a couple of years ago, or last year rather, releasing Music Mansion and winning Creator of the Year, putting out one solid piece of content in 4 fucking years. Like,
yeah, so Tank's not upset about this in the slightest, is he? Not upset at all. I mean, he's not upset that he got beat by somebody who's, he's potentially going to get beat by somebody who plays the drums exactly the same way all the time, somebody who sells stuff online, or somebody who got an interview with Sleep Token, or someone who brought like one piece of content out in the whole year. But Tank's not upset at all.
Go look at the Drumeo videos when it's just one of their dudes from their company doing tutorial shit. Gets a few thousand views, but you can put Chad Smith on there and it gets 1 million.
Because it's Chad Smith.
Yeah, they're probably going to fucking destroy me in this one. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
When he's done, chat just said, what tour is Tank going on? Electric Callboy. For anybody watching, if you didn't know, I work for Electric Callboy and I tour for Electric Callboy. Therefore, you should just like me because I work for Electric Callboy, you know.
Hence the little logo on his top. Electric Callboy.
The band that actually does cool things. Next on the list is Neopunk FM. No idea. How is it that there are so many people on this list that I just fucking don't even know who they are? I would assume in the metal content creator space on YouTube, every single person on this list would be somebody whose content I probably regularly watch or know of, and I don't even know who like 3 of these people are. And
there could be a lot of people on that list though, Tank, who ain't got a clue who you are. You might get a salty video back or 2 from some of these people.
last one on the list is Opal and Sky. Those guys are actually pretty cool. I like their content a lot. Comrade Dean just said metal YouTube is kind of dead. Is it though?
That was like, you ended it on a positive. You ended that on a positive. Cool.
Pretty cool. I like their content a lot. Comrade Dean just said metal YouTube is kind of dead. Is it though? There's a lot of metal content creators on here that are quite popular that aren't in this category either. You know, you got Bradley Hall, if you like goofy fucking British weirdos. Andrew Baina, if you like.
Whoa, what do you mean, British weirdos? I'm gonna put you on my hit list if you carry on. I don't give a fuck.
Bradley Hall, if you like goofy fucking British weirdos. Andrew Baina, if you like goofy down-tuned chugs. Finn McKenty. Oh no, Finn actually quit YouTube and doesn't do that anymore. Stevie T, I guess in the same sense of Bradley Hall, if you like goofy Canadian dudes. I'm sorry, dude. This is actually quite difficult to just try and roast and shit on people, and this probably wasn't even a good attempt. I don't know, man. Like, I actually legitimately like a lot of these content creators. I really have nothing bad to say. Even though I made a pretty solid argument about the Drumeo thing, like, I really like a lot of their content. I will, in all seriousness, not even trying to be funny, say, if it was just like Jared, the owner of their company, putting out his drum videos like normal as opposed to gigantic drummers in the industry, I don't think they would be getting as many views as they do, but I'll digress from that. The content that they are doing...
That little jibe, Buzz. That was a little jibe. You don't deserve the views, but because a big company's pushing you, you're getting the views. A little bit of... little bit niggly. A little bit niggly there from Tank.
I think they would be getting as many views as they do, but I'll digress from that. The content that they are doing is awesome because they have found a way to broaden their content away from just very niche drummer things into fans of bands and other people. Like there's non-drummers that watch all that content. So it is really cool. And everybody else in this category that I'm aware of, I wasn't joking. There are a few that I actually don't know, but everybody in here does great content, man. Like all joking aside, like I don't expect to win this. I will be a 3-time Nick Nocturnal award losing content creator, which to me.
But will you be second? Because that's still a good accolade. For someone who's not playing all these instruments online like some of these people are. You know what I mean? Go and vote for Tank. Let's stop him being salty. Because he's shit at it.
I will be a 3-time Nick Nocturnal award losing content creator, which to me holds a little more weight than actually winning anyways. Maybe I can set a record. Yeah, 3-time loser, dude. But in all seriousness, man, like at least I got considered for this because it is, you know, everybody wants to act very humble and be like, oh, this is super cool and blah, blah, blah. But like, yeah, it does. Let's be honest. It feels good to be nominated by your peers or in this scene for anything, regardless of what it is. So to Nick, thank you for putting me in this. To everybody that has voted for me before and has already told me they're going to vote for me again, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you want to vote for me, super cool. But I do expect I will probably either lose to Drum Beats Online or Drumeo. And at the end of the day, who really cares? Because, you know, I'm going to be on tour with Electric Callboy anyways. One of our
okay. Here we go. I've got that little bit of a gimmick just set aside. So when people go, oh, dude, you lost the metal scene. You lost the metal content creator, blah, 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 blah. You go, yeah, but at least I'm touring with Electric Callboy. You know what I mean? In your face, you know, I might lose this award, but hey, I'm over there with them. Okay.
time serving mods on Discord and YouTube and Twitch, posted on our Discord earlier, he voted for Drumeo. He said, that's right, this isn't some anime shit where the loser suddenly wins.
I'm it.
Helderfeld just asked, I work for Electric Callboy. Yes, I work for Electric Callboy. Anyways, in all seriousness, it's funny that I'm in this nomination category for best metal content creator, because this piece of content I'm imagining already is going to be a giant pile of shit because we're just trying to poke fun and have a good time here while we're on stream. So, and this video will probably come out while
I'm sorry, Tank. You're too nice to roast. You're too nice to be a roaster. You can be a little bit whiny sometimes. Your whiny voice came out a couple of times, but you know, you could see in your face you didn't really mean half of what you said.
On tour with Electric Callboy. So I'm probably not going to pay attention to it much anyways, but in all seriousness, this is very cool to be nominated again for the third year in a row. So thank you to Nick, and thank you to everybody out there that's taken the time to watch some of my content. I have a blast doing this stuff, man. It is genuinely fun, even though it can get hectic and stressful sometimes, balancing this with being a dad and a husband and being on tour with Electric Callboy.
I have a job as well.
But let's wrap this up here, man. If you haven't voted in the Nick Nocturnal Awards for 2024 yet, you can go to the link.
And go and vote for Drumeo. That's how you fucking know someone. Oh, Salty Tank does not suit his regular persona, if you like. I mean, like I say, you can see, like, it's all done out of jest. It's all done out, like, you know, satire. It's meant to be funny. I mean, but I do think, I think there's a little bit of truth in there. And stop going on the Brits, saying with goofy Brits. But like say, in all seriousness, I mean, funny video there from Tank. We know he doesn't mean half the stuff he said on there, but I mean, like I say, little drops of truth in there, and the fact that he's a bit butthurt that he never wins. So go and vote for him. Or Drumeo. Whichever. See you on the next video.